Back in 2005, we got one of the greatest comedies ever made. It was called Wedding Crashers, and it starred Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. Man, that was such a hilarious film. And I've always been excited for, I don't know if they've returned together to do movies together and, played friends in a film, but I've always been excited for them to return together and make a movie, because they have such great timing. They're both funny when they're both together. And when the movie The Internship and the trailer for that film first came out, I wasn't really that excited. It just looked like a big, huge commercial for Google, and I know Google is very important. I use it in my daily life. I'm part of YouTube, and YouTube is Google, and Google's YouTube, and it's all together, and blah. But I didn't really want to go to the theater to see an entire commercial about how great Google has changed our lives, because I know in my daily life it's there. I know that it's changed my life and made my life better, so I can, now I don't really have to think. I just have to go on my phone or go on the computer and then punch it up and boom, I found the information I need. So going into this movie, I really had no expectations, only the fact that I like Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, even though they have not performed very well in the last, gosh, how long has it been? 8 years since that movie came out? But, I tried to just, okay, hopefully it would be funny. It would be enjoyable and funny, and, forget that it was a entire huge commercial for Google and just be a great comedy. And really, that's really all I wanted, was a great comedy. So once the movie got started, the first 20 minutes of the film were very, very funny. I mean, I was really enjoying it. I was digging how they were coming out of the situation where they lose their jobs and they have to find a new job and they go and apply for the job. One of the funny scenes in the beginning is when they do apply for the job, and this is in the trailer, so it's not giving anything away. I felt like that scene was great because they were really together and they were really bonding, and I was laughing so hard. I was like, this movie has so much promise. Maybe this movie will be very, very good. And then they got to Google Land, when they become interns and they meet so many unlikable characters, from, the guys that are total tools, full of themselves, even to the point where there's nerds that, I love nerds. I am a nerd. I'm a movie nerd. But a lot of these nerds were just stereotypes and just trying so hard. That was, this movie was, the first few minutes of the film I was enjoying it, and then everything was just trying so hard. The saving grace for this movie for me was Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. They seem like the only sane, enjoyable, interesting people in this entire film. But they even tacked on a stupid love story that happens between Owen Wilson and Rose Byrne, and I like Rose Byrne as an actress, but she was even annoying. I didn't like, once I got to Google, this was a movie that I felt, if it's trying to be a commercial, it's not a very good commercial for Google, because it makes Google like this beautiful, awesome place to work at, but everybody that's going to be an intern is a total jerk, or a tool, or a douchebag, or all these terrible, I don't even want to say. So I was like, who can I connect with? Because nobody has any redeeming value in this film. I didn't find this movie, once I got to Google, I was not enjoying myself at all. Now, I did see this with a friend, and I do these reviews. I do enjoy these reviews, but this is just my opinion. If you go and see the movie, that's fine. You enjoy it. Everybody finds comedy different. I sat next to one of my dearest friends. He was laughing the entire time. The audience was laughing the entire time, and they seemed to really, really enjoy it. And I don't have a problem with that. It didn't work for me, but if it works for you, that's great. I had another dear friend that saw this movie a few days ago, and he really enjoyed it, and we got a chance to talk about it. So I didn't dig it, but I'm perfectly fine with anybody enjoying a comedy that I didn't like, because I know there are comedies that I love that people probably find stupid. And I'm not saying this movie is stupid. It's not one of the worst movies of the year, but it really had so much potential. Thanks to Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson's chemistry, it is the saving grace of the movie, and it didn't keep me from being totally taken out of the experience. But I can't recommend the film. The comedy didn't work for me. I didn't find anything. I didn't find any character that was outside the two main characters that interesting or that well developed. The screenplay to this film felt really like by the numbers, and it felt like textbook screenwriting 101. And I felt like, okay, the story's going where these typical stories go, and there's really just not a lot of surprises. But if you find this funny, there might be some comedy and surprises in the comedy. But for me, this movie didn't work, and I'm really not happy about saying this. I don't find any enjoyment telling you that this film did not work for me, that I didn't find it funny after the first 20 minutes. So, you know, if you know, go see it, check it out. Tell me that I'm wrong, dislike this video, like it if you don't. I'll be curious to see if you agree or disagree with me. But in the end, I'm going to give The Internship just 2 stars. That's it. That's all. I mean, that's being generous in my opinion. I really wanted to like this movie, but I can't. I'm honest. I gotta be honest. I gotta be totally honest and say, I'm gonna shut up. Shut up, Chad. Shut up, Chad. I'm MovieManCHad. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. And please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. And also go to WhoYouTube.com. Thank you again for watching and have a great day.